What is going on, YouTube? Aserno here with another episode of Change a Homeless Survival Experience. If you remember the last episode, we failed. We lost the game, and we have to start back off. It just seems like every now and then, when I first start a different background story, it's a little bit difficult to get exactly things under control, especially with the mental illness that I did. Because if you look on the mental illness here, 2 random mental maladies. So what that's going to do is it's going to mess up, not necessarily mess up, but it's going to make it a little bit more difficult to play the game. Because with the maladies, they do specific things that, like, for example, if you're an alcoholic, or like for the addict, I don't think I have the addict unlocked, do I? No, I do not. And then I have poverty and veteran. No, okay, so I could have swore I was playing as the addict. But say, for example, if you have an addictive malady, you addict to alcohol and smoking a lot faster, that kind of stuff. So it's going to be a little bit more difficult. I'm going to go ahead and get started, and I want to thank you all so very much for the support on my channel. As of right now, we're sitting at 484 subscribers, and getting closer to my goal of 500 every day. I've already read through all this numerous times, so if you want to read it, you're more than welcome to. We're going to go ahead and get into the game. But I want to, again, thank you all so very much for the support. Once we hit that 500 subscriber mark, we're going to be doing a giveaway. And if you know of anybody that would enjoy my content, make sure you share my content with them. That includes on your social media or in person. All your friends, family, and anybody else like that. Because again, once we get closer to that 500 subscriber mark, the sooner I get to pass along the amazing awesomeness to you all. So let's see. I'll start out. Do I want a utility kit? It didn't really tell me what it was. What it gave me? Scrap, coffee, deodorant, and vitamins. It's not really. I've already played, so I already know what's up. All right. So I didn't want to beg. I'm not in the mood to beg, but here you go. Thank you. Awesome. All right. So, check out all the links in the description. You want to support me on more of a one-on-one personal basis. There's a link down there to my my Discord. There's a link down there to my Patreon. There's a link to my store, which I have to get revamped at some point because that logo and whatnot is not quote-unquote valid anymore, I guess I should say. 50 cents. Ooh. All right, cool. Right off the bat, I'm going to buy me a guitar. We're going to go ahead and play. I don't know how far we'll get, how much money we'll make. We're playing right in front of this year's shelter, so we'll be able to make some kind of money. And then immediately go right into the shelter. But yeah, there's a bunch of links down there. Get your own gaming PC, get your own peripherals, check out some healthy energy alternatives. If you want to get some grips for your controller, there's another controller company that I reached out to, and I'm actually an affiliate with, called Evil Controllers. I think you can use Aserno 5 or Aserno 10. I'd have to look into it again to get some savings. And all that stuff doesn't cost anything extra on yours, and that just strictly goes to saving you all money. And then what's actually kind of cool is the savings that you all get actually goes towards me. So for example, that 5% that you would save on a $100 controller or a $10 cover would actually go to me, and I think that's actually kind of cool because it's saving you money and you're supporting me in what I do. Because my ultimate goal is to turn this into a career and do this full time, to not only support my wife but my son as well. This is something I really enjoy doing, and does get tiring after a while. But you know, sometimes you gotta make sacrifices when it comes to your dreams and such. Crowd pleaser. Musician. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and get... Oh, curfew's 8. I forgot I don't have that perk anymore. Son of a biscuit. I can at least buy something to eat. Yeah, by a hot doggy. Alright, so I'm just gonna have to crash on the floor, on the ground. Yep. Come on, man. But, yeah, once I get back into my routine of recording and uploading, see. You find a small cobblestone alley that looks cozy enough. You settle in, using a pile of trash as a wall against the cold wind, and sleep. You're woken by wet filling on your side that's closest to the alley wall, as well as the pitter-patter sound of rain hitting the pavement. But then you realize in horror that it's just a guy peeing up against the wall further down, and it's flowed down the alley onto you. Maybe he's drunk and didn't notice you. Shout and get his attention. Yeah. Rolling away from the tiny stream flowing down the alley, you stand and call to the guy. Hey, dude, I was sleeping here. Man slowly turns and looks at you in a drunken stupor. Then he looks back down to the business at hand for a moment. Before finishing and hoisting up his jeans, he casually and quietly walks away. Didn't even apologize. Lovely. So now I am covered in urine. Alright, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to kind of try to find some, I know I'm not going to be able to apply for a job right off the bat. Unfortunately, it's just how it is. So I'm going to go into a library. Can't study for more than 1-2 hours as of right now, because just starting off. But I am going to have to, I mean, I'm going to have to beg at some point. Cop right there, so I'm not going to beg that guy. We'll beg her. I wish I knew what kind of radius the cops have, like, as far as, like, awesome, thank you. But, like, me begging that guy, and there's a cop right there. It's like, alright, so is the cop going to know that I'm begging or not? Obviously, I would prefer not. Buy me a hot doggy. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and busk a little bit more. But definitely let me know on the other videos on my channel if it's something that you're willing to watch or not. If it's something that you want to watch. That goes for everybody, not just my normal group of people. Because I know my change videos usually get 20, 30, 50, hundreds of views. So there's people of you that are out there watching, especially if you're not subscribed, please subscribe. Because I do upload change at least once a week. I was thinking about changing up my schedule. I'm not 100% sure on what exactly I want to do, but if you have an idea for my schedule, please let me know in the comment section down below. Because this is a game where actually I enjoy playing, and it gets traction on my channel. So it's a good thing. You're not sure why, but today felt like a better day than usual. Maybe it's just one of those random good moods. Maybe there's still hope. The city's relatively quiet tonight and you sleep well. But yeah, so my analytics are telling me that most of my viewers that watch Change, or my viewers in general, are not subscribed. So I mean, I do what I can on my end, trying to keep videos relevant and such. But I can only do so much without help on your all's end. So again, if you're not subscribed, make sure you hit the subscribe button. Bell notification would be helpful as well, so you can at least see when I upload. And as far as my live streaming is concerned, something I'm going to eventually start back up again. Fortunately, I just don't have the time. The way my schedule is and such. Oh yeah, let's check those. Autism. You may suffer from sensory overload events when working and decreased job success. Social anxiety. Begging success rate is significantly reduced. Those are fun. Let's keep hitting these notes. Like I'm just massively clicking. Busking gives cash faster. Hunger decays slower while busking. Earn more cash while busking. Ooh, secure bag. That's new. Greatly reduces chances of pests in the night. Now, one thing I wish, so for example, in the very beginning when that guy gave me the utility bag, I had a choice between 3 different options. I was under the impression that if I clicked on one, it would tell me exactly what it gave me, or not necessarily like, hey, it's going to give you this, 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 and this, but like, hey, this will help you with this, this will help you with that. I thought that's what it did in the past. Maybe I'm mistaken, but at least at that point, it would give me an idea of what I wanted from it. But the utility bag came in one of the gray bags, so the secure bag that I just saw in the store. It would have been nice to actually get that bag. I understand that bag's like a $10 bag, $8 bag. I think it's what it's at, $7.99. So that takes away from the aspect of making money or begging for money to get the bag, but I just think that would be an extra little perk. So for example, there was 2 different bags to choose from, and there was money. You start off with extra money. So obviously if you take the money, you just get the money, you don't get anything else. So just a thought. All right, anyways, I can talk. It's weird. It's been hard today. It's tough to think that things could be like this for a really long time. No one is going to save you, and no one is going to care. With a lot on your mind and anxiety in your heart, it's hard to rest. Eventually you cry yourself to sleep. If this year's first time, I gotta know. Oh, that was the, I hit talk when I was inside. So that was his talk. Get some 49 cent. And for those of you all that are still here from my first change video, you'll probably recognize what I'm doing. There's a specific strategy that I was using when I first started playing change. It was just go straight to the library. Now when you first started, the library, you could I don't want to say stay in there a limited amount of times, but you could study until it closed or study until the day it ended. And then at the end of the day, when the library would close at a certain time, you'd be pushed out, and then you'd have to find a shelter. And then I found that the guitar gave you a bunch of money. There was an easy way to make money, as you see me doing now. Now they've nerfed it, so you can only study at the library once a day unless you have a library card. And then busking doesn't give you nearly as much as it used to, but that was a pretty quick way to beat the game. You could busk and get your necessities like food and such. And then one of my goals was to buy all the stuff in the game, like the guitar, the sleeping bag, the tent, the new clothes, the new shoes, the bigger bag, stuff like that. got pretty close. I still wish there was a, I don't want to say a different song, but like when you first pick up the guitar, you don't know what you're doing, so you're just kind of doing this normal stuff, like that. Man, I cut that really close. But then as you progress with the guitar, your guitar playing gets better, you get more intricate songs, you can make more money, and lovely. Night in the safety of the shelter. You fall into bed and sleep within moments. Hours go by. There's a knife on your throat. That's the first thing you're aware of as you wake. Next is a man with fierce eyes hanging over you with his hands over your mouth. Behind him, you see a woman going through your things. The man holds a finger to his lips, warning silence. When she's done, she taps him on the shoulder. He slowly removes his hand and backs away into the dark, leaving you laying there petrified. You have been mugged. How much? And they took it all. Dude, I had almost $10. Oh, that is very upsetting. It's going in the right direction. You got lowlifes that want to take other people's joy rather than try to find their own. It's fine. I think I picked the same 7 pieces of scrap. Alright. I want to get at least 30 quote-unquote knowledge, I guess you want to call it, whatever this is called. Study. Before I look for a job. Because that requires 75. And that's definitely not an option right now. Oh, my hunger. Go ahead and get some busking going. Can't remember what perk I picked. If it was earn cash, I think it was earn cash faster. I know there's a couple perks to help with the multiplier, like your multiplier goes up quicker, so you make more money that way. And I remember the first time I tried the busk, I had no idea what I was doing. These white notes would pop up and I was like, I'm not hearing music, I'm not making any money. And a couple people called me out on it and I felt like an idiot. Amateur. Earn more cash on busking. Easier busking, slightly increased max multiplier. I want to say easier busking. Rest. So I believe this should allow me to become a resident. Now that is over. Thank goodness for these shelters in the wintertime. A homeless couple enters the shelter. You've seen them around before, but not usually in here. They make their way over to a bed, but they're guarded away by some veteran guy. Sorry, this one's reserved. My friend will be here soon. The couple argues and protests, saying they need a bed tonight. Who will you side with? The couple. You can't just save a bed like that. Understand, but at the same time, it's like, look, they're here first. You move over beside the couple. Hey, man, come on. Your friend is past curfew now anyways. He's not coming. Yes, he is. He told me he's coming back. He promised. He abruptly stops talking. You're suddenly aware in that instant that this man is quite troubled. The veteran rolls away onto his side and falls silent. You exchange an awkward look with the couple, and the woman whispers, "Thanks for stepping in there. By the way, I'm Maggie, and this is Joe. Nice to meet you." You part ways and rest peacefully in your own bunks, safe from the chill of winter, but you still wonder about the veteran. I mean, I definitely understand it, but it's like, dude, if he was past curfew... If he was past curfew, they were there before he was. So it's like, it's theirs, dude. It's my philosophy. I don't want to beg. Ooh, 11 pieces that time. Junker. Don't want to search trash. Don't want to search trash. Don't want to search trash. Study. 2. More cash earned from jobs. Increased job application success rate. Greatly reduces day labor risks. Job success rate. Please. Go back here and busk. Actually, I do want to open up a bank account. I don't know if it matters which bank I choose, though. I think this one's right next door to my shelter. Now it's 5 days in a row. Used to only be 3. I was under the impression it was still 3. Bus pass. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and busk some more. That said, the last perk I got said busking was gonna be easier. I guess it's making the notes slower for me to get, kinda. Oh my god, it's cold. I guess that's one of the... Guess that's a perk similar to what I was talking about, is as you progress, it should get easier the more you play. Again, I think there should be more intricate songs. And therefore be able to make more money. If you got somebody just on the street that's playing just whatever, I doubt they'd be able to make as much money as someone that's playing on the streets that's, you know, playing a popular song or harder song to play. Just my thought. You know, it'd be an interesting aspect to add to this game. Would be... See, it says it stays until residency 0. So you'd think I'd be a resident by now. But it'd be a really interesting aspect to add some sort of social media, I'll put it that way. So for example, I'm busking. And then obviously in today's day and age, if you have somebody busking, there's a chance that somebody's going to be on their phone, and therefore that person may be taking a video or pictures or whatnot, and say, hey, this guy's out here playing blah, blah, blah. He's amazing. Therefore adds a slight chance. Obviously, it'd be a very, very, very slight chance of you getting noticed, and then you being able to get out of your homeless lifestyle, get into a better lifestyle because somebody might see you and therefore want to help you, and you know, that kind of stuff. I mean, you hear about that stuff happening in real life, but that would be kind of an interesting aspect to include in the game. Obviously, I don't know how Delve would kind of put that into it, into the game, but I think it'd be very interesting. So anyways, the city is full of noise tonight. People are drinking, partying, enjoying their lives. Every time you get close to sleeping, it seems like someone starts shouting just to wake you up. But eventually you open your eyes after a little sleep to the light of dawn. There's a woman standing near you. Hello, I heard you guys could use things like this, so I made a little bag of stuff you might need. Here. She places a bag of supplies at your feet. I hope one day you can sort your life out. Goodbye. She's a little patronizing, but this is just what you needed today. A magazine. You now have residency at the shelter. You have increased hunger recovery and access to a bank account as long as you don't leave the area. So what did she give me? Wet wipes, nice. A magazine. I think some antibiotics as well. Alright, so I'm going to go down this way. I'm going to grab that first. My church was doing that for a little bit. They would make bags like that and hand them to homeless people or people that were begging and such in the street. Wonder why we stopped doing that. Huh. I had to bring that up. Try to get down to why. A library card? Did I just get a library card for free? It's kind of weird. Yeah, I just got a library card for free. I don't know if it's a new aspect to the game or what. 50 to 75 an hour. And I've got 22 study. So I'm going to go ahead and open up a bank account. Deposit my 7 cents. I'll busk a little. Try to get some money before I go into the shelter. See, one of the tricks in the game is once you find a rhythm, and especially if you're in a good area, you got a shelter, you got a store, you got a bathroom or a water fountain. Bathroom would be better. You got a job office and a library. Real estate would be nice too, as would a bank. The bank would probably be a necessity. Real estate, not much. There we go. Rest. But yeah, you have them on that little stretch right there. Then you just go boom, 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 and you can hit them in the order that you want to. But it takes a while for you to fall asleep. The bright lights of traffic, maybe you won't be able to sleep without them soon enough. A disturbing thought that you can't help knowing to be true. How much have you changed, and how long will it be until you forget what your life used to be like? Winter is over. Thank you. It's funny, whenever I play these games, they go by a little fast. Better trading, greatly reduced hunger to crave when using benches. No curfew. Yes. Need that. I got food stamps. I'm good on food. My study is 22. So now here's a question. No. Can I go to any bank? Alright, cool. So as long as I have a bank account, I can go to any bank, which makes sense because they all look like the same bank. And it wouldn't be where I go to. I can only go to one Wells Fargo. That's the only Wells Fargo that I have an account at. Let's go ahead and run a book. Study. Study for as long as I can. Ooh, I can get one more in. Work ethic. More cash earned. Increased job success if you studied recently. Greatly reduces day labor risks. Study once more. And that's going to be the last time I get to study. So I am exactly at 30. Some happiness decreases reduced. Nice. Alright, so let's go to here. 75. Wet wipe. Oh, and I gotta eat. I didn't even think about that. Alright, so we're gonna hit here. No, I'm not looking to buy anything. Let's go into the store. Buy 2 of those. Sleeping a bag. Better sleeping inside or outside? That's my question. I'll go ahead and go into the shelter, and I'll play one more day, and then that's going to be the end of the episode. Because whenever I play this game, time just flies by. Night in the shelter. The place seems busy today, and you drag yourself to bed, keeping your eyes down. There isn't much talking, but there's a heavy air of danger and paranoia. It's like everyone in the room is ready for someone to go crazy, pull out a knife or something. For no reason at all, you find yourself feeling contempt for those around you. You're ready for some crazy too. But nothing happens. You wonder why we find ourselves imagining such things, even when it does no good. Eventually, the stressful thought gives you way to weary sleep. Alright, so like I said, one more day. And then I'm getting... That's going to have to end the episode. Makes no sense. See, I went into the shelter. Still 75. With 100 hunger. Then the shelter usually gives you food. So yet when I come out, I've only got 90. Let's squeeze. Now they're closed now. Eat the sandwich. Alright. I'm going to have to not study at the library more than once for like a day or two. So I'm running low on food. I hit the shelter. Busk a little bit. Make sure I watch the time. Finish. Oh, curfew is 9 now. Okay, I didn't remember if I got that perk or not. Alright. As you prepare your bed for sleep, you watch a scuffle break out with the shelter staff. Some crazy guys fighting to get in. Let me in, for goodness sake. It's freaking cold out here. Staff members, big and patient, bar the way as they explain the rules. It's after curfew now and he's late. He curses at the staff as it goes back to the street. You look around and see a few beds that aren't being used tonight. It makes you feel a little guilty, even if you've done nothing wrong. But unfortunately, dude, if it's past curfew, it's past curfew. Stuff happens. But that's going to do it for this episode. If you enjoy, hit the subscribe button, bell notification, like button. Questions, comments, or concerns, or games you want me to look into playing, leave those in the comment section below. And as far as the games are concerned, please, if it is a game that I have to pay for, bear with me. I just had a baby. And it takes money to have a kid, man. My wife and I are slowly getting back up on our feet, and it is that time of year. Not New Year. Thanksgiving is right around the corner. Christmas is right after that. And so we have a big family coming over. All of our family coming over for Thanksgiving. So we got a big meal to plan. And then Christmas, that's hundreds of dollars, if not close to $1,000, if not $2,000 worth of gifts for people. Birthdays are thrown in there as well, and all that kinds of fun stuff. And not to mention, I'm a youth pastor at my church, so I get to plan but potentially Thanksgiving dinner and a Christmas party for them as well. So please just bear with me. If it's a free game, by all means, let me know in the comment section below, and I'll definitely try to take it into consideration and check it out. No promises that it will be uploaded to the channel, but please just bear with me. And if you're not already subscribed to my channel, make sure you hit the subscribe button. That would definitely help me out on my end. Check out the links in the description, but enough of me babbling and talking on. Hope you all enjoy the rest of y'all's day, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace!